Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to the Nomikai podcast. I'm Alex Xavier and I'm here with my co-host
Quincy.
And yes, we are doing it in an actual nice spot this time.
It looks like a proper setup.
Actual tablecloth, cups. We're actually seating properly, not slouching technically.
I slouch all the time because I just like to do it because I'm lazy.
You know, and we got cups and we got drinks and stuff. It's gonna be good there, bud. It's nice to have a table, ain't it?
It is.
Like an actual, like,
It's kind of
I can lean on something like this if I want to.
lean on something. You could just be like, so listen.
That's what we look forward to. So listen, the lean, the elbow lean, and
It's gotta be, and of course, it's gotta be the double lean where we both hit each other. So it's like, there you go. Now I don't have to use all my weight because you're supporting my weight.
Perfect thumbnail. There we go.
I haven't even drunk yet.
Yeah, I know, right?
For that thumbnail.
Yeah, it's that Chipotle.
It's that Chipotle drunk.
Uh-huh.
So, today we're going to be drinking some Captain Morgan's with some Coca-Cola. We didn't actually get full on like a big bottle this time just because we had some extra Cokes laying around. And
yeah.
It was like, yeah, why not? We usually have like one or two drinks on this channel and they're pretty, heavy-handedly poured by me, usually.
Yeah, he usually tries to, kill us.
I have a heavy hand.
No, let me phrase that. Kill me. He's fine.
When it comes to alcohol, I'm like Orange Cassidy. I got heavy hands.
He's got heavy hands. They're not going to get it unless they watch wrestling.
Don't worry. That's what your channel's for. I read what the about is. WWE.
Oh, crap.
Anime.
I did put that there.
Yeah, you did. You got all that for content,
God,
buddy.
I got to make wrestling content. Oh, on my back.
Give me one of them high Q hats.
I need to actually make wrestling content. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, you can start with our boy Orange Cassidy.
Why is Orange Cassidy hands so heavy? Alright. Well, yes, that's what we're trying out. We got a lot to talk about, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
we got
actually.
Anime, we got manga, we got upcoming reviews.
Yep. I've been busy. I've been a busy boy.
We also got another section of the show that the channel that we're gonna add that'll be basically a part of wrestling, but not actual like continent, or not televised programmed wrestling.
Yeah. We've been doing a lot of stuff.
We've been busy.
And one of the wrestling thing took days.
That took a lot of days.
And technically we still continue. We just finished today technically we're recording with everything we need to do for it, at least for one part of it.
Ooh.
So we've been doing a lot.
It's been a lot of
we've even
what a grind.
We've even been doing other things behind the scenes in regards to writing a new, like we're actually making our own anime, hopefully, and that's what we're hoping for. But I'm not gonna give the details on it because I still didn't get the copyrights on it.
Yeah, there's no copyrights on it yet, so
yeah.
we're waiting on it. We're gonna wait till to get that, and then we'll give a little bit more of a disclosure. Not too much, just give you guys an idea of what's going on, but not too, over.
I don't want to give it away.
Give out too much information.
Yeah, I'm not trying to lose my idea out there with some corporation or whatnot. Hey, can you move that slightly this way?
Which one?
The microphone. I'm accidentally had it pointed all the way over there. There you go. Look at you. You're so strong.
Got that finger strength.
Yeah, you're so strong. Oh my god. Alright, let's stop being poorly. And let's actually take our first shot of this Captain Morgan. And
rum, as you all know, I love.
He likes rum. Oh, this is rum?
Yeah, it's rum.
I never knew it was rum. I never paid attention to the bottle.
Yeah, Captain Morgan's rum.
Yeah, I just always...
Yeah, it's just Captain Morgan.
Yeah, that's how I always think Captain Morgan. You're Captain Morgan. Arg, me matey.
Or is he a French captain? I don't know. Spanish?
He's Spaniard. He looks like a Spaniard.
Spanish captain.
Yeah, he looks Spaniard. Alright, you know what? Yeah, it's classic. Very familiar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Captain Morgan has that very familiar rum taste. I guess it is like the first rum a lot of people drink, actually. Uh-oh. It is a windy day.
It's a little windy. So, you gotta pour the drinks first, then we can put the cups down.
Indeed. Oh yeah, make sure to speak up really loud, too.
How loud?
Loud enough.
Alright.
Like, not like ignorant loud, but
So I should bother the neighbors?
That's enough. You poured a lot.
Yeah, of course I did. That's how much I got.
Oh, fuck.
So what about heavy-handed? It's a double shot, bro.
I tried to stop you. I was like, stop.
Nope. We going on.
And you kept going when I said stop. That's enough.
I
That's
sure
enough.
did.
That's enough. Stop.
That's what your soda's for.
See what he's trying to do to me?
Yeah. I'm trying to make
kill
it
me.
so that he actually has perfectly normal alcohol. Not like you have to take that as a shot, bro.
He's gonna kill me.
This
You
is
know,
what-
Q. He tries to kill me.
This is what I drink almost like every night. I used to have like 2 of these.
Because you got problems.
I don't have
And
problems.
you don't want to talk about them.
It's not even that much. Dude. It's literally a double shot.
Yeah,
More. More soda.
no, I'll be fine.
No, trust me. Trust me. There you go. Alright. You'll be good.
No, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Nice hairy trash can would be somewhere far.
I can do it.
This
Okay.
is closer.
All right. Anyway, let's stop with all the tomfoolery. Even though our tomfoolery is stopping, is going to continue immediately once discussing what we're going to be discussing. Because we got some animu, some mangus, and your boy's been watching a lot
Of anime.
of shows.
I've been reading a lot of manga. Basically, we both started off this year just going in even harder than we did in 2020.
Yeah, we've been going really hard to the point of it's kind of ridiculous. So, first of all, I want to take the time to say there's a lot of shows that have been coming out, and
They're fucking funny.
Yeah, I've been showing him every time I watched it. I was showing him it. So far, he's been liking it.
Yeah, they're fucking funny.
So far, I must know what I'm doing. And
I believe one video that already is out that you guys should check out is Don't Tease Me Naga.
Don't Tease Me, Miss Nagatoro.
Yeah, Don't Tease Me, Miss Nagatoro. New show that came out. I believe it's only like what, 1 episode in right now? Too?
Yeah, literally 1 episode. I think next time they update another episode is going to be on Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember. I think it's Monday.
Pretty fucking funny show. His review gives a pretty solid outlook on it, of course, without disclosing too much of the actual first episode. I mean, but you know, there's not much to disclose anyway.
Yeah, it's not like there's a lot in regards to what this of a show. It's not like a show that has a lot of like consumption really. It's literally a show, as I describe it. It's a show where the only people I can recommend that show to are people who really like anime. Do you like anime? And there's a difference between if you like anime and if you like anime.
There's a difference between like, yeah, no, I like anime, and then, you know, I love anime.
Yeah, like for example, my brother, he likes anime.
Probably not a show for him then.
Yeah, I'll recommend it when you say, oh yeah, hey, do you like anime? Yeah, I like anime. Watch Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah, I like anime. I think Death Note's more up your alley. It's like, hey man, you like anime? Fucking love anime. All right. Come here. Come here. I got the sauce. Let me give you the sauce real quick. Come over here.
Damn right. I gotta let them know. That's that's what that show is really for. Like, and I plan on doing more episode reviews for that show as it goes on, because I actually did enjoy watching it, taking notes on it, and then immediately talking about it. Literally what I did when I first watched the show is how I got the idea for the video. So this is what I did. I was on my phone, you know, I was waiting for something to finish rendering or transferring from my camera to my computer, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll watch this show. And I was like, and I noticed on YouTube that everyone kept asking, hey, what do you think of this show? What do you think of this show? You know, with like their like the community polls or community stuff, whatever.
Things, yeah.
So it was just like, I was like, you know, why don't I just make a video on that? And I was like, I'm not doing anything. I gotta wait for this thing to finish rendering real quick. So I was just like, turned it on, grabbed my computer, I went in, wrote in my notes, paused it, turned it back on, paused it like a few seconds later, typed something else, and that's literally what I did for that. And then I recorded it as soon as that thing was done, and I was like, let me record that video, I guess, right now, since I have the momentum going.
Yeah.
And I just went at it.
Boom, got a video out. Basically, almost the same day of watching that anime. I was just like, damn.
Yeah, I uploaded the day after.
Fucking fast ass uploads over here.
Yeah, I finally found. I already told them about and you already know about the new method that I decided to go with to recording.
Yeah.
Because where we live right now, the only time I would be able to record and edit videos would be like dead of night.
Yeah.
And I found the only thing I would be able to record during the day really would be this podcast, really. That's the only thing, and the manga book club were the only things I recorded in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
So I was just like, what if I could do that all the time?
I gotta find the Elgato.
Oh yeah, no, isn't it like right next to your dad's equipment?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I seen it up there. I think it's over there.
I think it's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just gotta go. Because in that way, all we have to do is just do voiceover commentary.
Yeah, for the thing, the wrestling thing.
Because now we have to do it like as like a live thing.
Oh no, we can plan that.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's future content. We'll tell you later.
But for today, we're gonna go ahead and tell you about our manga and anime recommendations. I usually start off with it first, but I'll go ahead and let Alex take this one.
All right, thank you very much. Starting things off, the manga I want to recommend right now is Rave Master. It's a classic
That's
manga.
a classic manga.
It's actually the foundation for the same author who made Fairy Tail.
It really is.
Yeah, like literally, I think that was his first manga that he created on his own. It actually was able to get popularized. Was Rave Master, and eventually he gained a lot of popularity from that series, and then he eventually made Fairy Tail. And I think they have a spin-off as well, like an anime spin-off.
Oh.
Not like a whole series, just like an episode.
Oh, okay.
Like an OVA.
Alright.
Yeah, so it's really simple series. And when I say it's your shonen manga. It is a shonen manga.
Yeah, it's a shonen
like,
manga.
if you want to know,
and it's the manga where the information about Pew, is it Pew?
Plu.
Plu, about Plu being a dog. That's where that comes from. It's from Rave Master because he's literally a dog in Rave Master.
Yeah, if you've seen Fairy Tail, and you read and you know Rave Master, they're literally connected because of this damn dog.
Because of this dog that looks like a snowman.
Yeah.
Or a snow cone monster.
We don't know what he is.
We don't know what
I call him a dog.
Well, he's a dog.
Yeah, he's a dog. Freak it. So, charming. See, at least you know you don't have the mic right there.
to make it even more loud.
That was funny, that one.
But hey, you know, at least every podcast is consistent.
It's true. At one point, you're gonna burp.
At one point in time, I'm gonna burp.
That's funny. There's a mic technically right there.
Yeah.
So it's like you're still You're not burping into. It's not like you got up and went to it and like. But
don't give me ideas.
I'll just use the audio from that one then. I'll just do it on purpose. I'm not letting that burp just disrupt everything.
It's not gonna disrupt everything. It'll be like, you know, it'll be like, oh, hold on.
Oh, there's the signature burp from Q-Man.
Yeah, signature burp. That's how you know it's the real Nomikai podcast.
Yeah, it's now you know he's not an imposter. You know,
if I didn't burp, this isn't the real Nomikai podcast.
Yeah, I would look at you with sus. I have to eject you from this building. Look at that. I'm making hip references that young cool kids make. Even though those references are dead now.
I was like, what the hell are you talking about? But yeah, Rave Master, great manga.
Good, yeah, it's a shonen manga. It's literally, like, thing is, they don't know how to do power scaling for shit in Rave Master. That's the one criticism I will give to Rave Master. It does not know how to do power scaling at all.
I can see that.
Some characters are like super strong, and then the characters that were kind of weak beat those super strong characters. But the thing is, another character that's weaker than them end up being that super weak character that beat the super strong character, and that super weak character who was weaker than that other weaker character was scared of that super strong character that weak character just beat. And I'm just like, what? The power scaling in Rave Master makes no freaking sense.
It's all over the place.
But it is an enjoyable read. It's kind of fun. If you want to get a gist of what shonen manga is, of course it's Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
There's definitely, My Hero Academia. But in regards to manga, if you want to get a series that's a shonen manga, Rave Master will be your choice. Hands down. It is definitely it's a shonen manga.
It's like the classic shonen manga.
Yeah, you like when you read it, you're gonna say it's generic, but this was one of the things.
That's the bones. Like after all this other stuff dissipates, Rave Master will kind of still be there. You know what I mean?
Like Rave Master gets the bones of it being a shonen. It's a shonen. It pretty much did do a good job on like helping us like figure out we figure out the style that this author does for his manga and his shows.
I think the same not writer but artist did Ranma.
Oh yeah, the artist is also the the writer as well for Fairy Tail. So yeah, you guys.
Oh yeah, so
yeah.
then, yeah, I think
You could just be like the artist, like you could do a gig on that one probably. I don't know.
Yeah,
we can look into that later.
I think so, but
That's pretty neat. Didn't know that. But more than anything, yeah. If you guys want a shonen manga, it's something that's easy read. Like when I say it's an easy read, I think I picked it up again in 2018 to reread because last time I read it was in middle school.
Yeah.
And I decided to reread it just because it was there and it had the complete thing on the app, whatever.
So I was like, yeah, I can start.
So I was like, screw it, let me read it. I reread it in 2018, and honestly, you can take your time. You can get it done within like a month or two. I think I finished it in 3 months because I would like read it, and then I would stop reading it to read other shit, and then read it, and then repeat. If you just dedicate yourself to just reading it, okay, you're finishing it in a week. Or if you're Q, you're finishing it in a week.
Wait, whoa.
Okay, I'm sorry. Less than a week. I'm sorry.
Whoa. You make it sound like I just be blowing through manga over here.
Listen, didn't you just, I think earlier this week or last week, read something that had 168 and caught up within like a day? And you're complaining about that? Like you caught up in a day?
So anyways, my manga recommendation for this show right now is going to be Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days is essentially going to be a manga about this assassin who is the best in the business, decides to leave this organization to marry a whammon because he was like, oh my god, beautiful. Fell in love with her at first sight, got married, had a kid. Now he runs a convenience store and he's fat.
He runs a convenience store.
Yeah, he runs a convenience store with his family and he's fat.
That is so funny.
It's wholesome as hell.
My brain thinks that's hilarious because I'm just imagining this man. He's just like, wow, she's gorgeous. You know what? I should just settle down. Sits there, gets with her, and then he just sits there, claps cheeks, pops a baby, and he's like, you know what? I'm starting my own business. It's like a convenience store. That is so cute. I want to do something like that. Can I go murder people for some money and then just decide to marry? Oh, look, yo, he looks awesome.
That's
dude.
what he looks like, right?
That's what he used to look like.
Look at that speed. Cut a dude's head off. Going to those hallways, killing him. Boom. He's like, holy shit. Boom. Badass looking, right?
Yep.
Then he saw this lady. Just boom.
Okay. Yeah. I would want to clap.
The preciousness. Got married. Had a kid.
I'm glad things worked out that he was able to get her.
Yep. He retired. Got
Look how
married,
nervous he is.
Had a baby and got fat.
He looks like such a dad.
Look at him. Look at his daughter. Look at her.
She is adorable. We like moe crap.
Look at her.
We do like our moe. We are huge fans of moe.
So yeah.
Helicopters.
Military helicopters. That's your boys. What the hell are you doing here? Alex, call them off.
It's a curse whenever I record anything.
Aren't you like a?
There's a helicopter.
Aren't you like a corporal or a colonel?
Hell no, colonel. I have to go to college first. I would have to go to college. I haven't gone to college. Trade schools doesn't even count. You had to go to college.
Is it corporal?
Yeah, corporal.
There you are. Yeah, I knew you were something with a C.
Something with a C.
Something with a C.
You're a colonel? Fuck no, I had to go to college. I didn't do that shit.
But yeah, so Sakamoto Days, it's about an assassin that falls in love at first sight with this whammon.
What's your favorite moment?
Gets married. Oh, my favorite moment from it?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'd have to say that the favorite moment so far for me is anytime he interacts with one of his old partners who has clairvoyancy, because Sakamoto doesn't really talk much, but he can see his thoughts and like understand what he's thinking basically. And so every single time he interacts with Sakamoto just thinks about killing him, and he's just like, why do you immediately think about killing me every single time I'm around? He's just like, sorry, old habit. It's like, bruh.
No, so wait. So only when he's around, or
Yeah, no.
Does this affect like any random schmuck? Besides this,
now
that's
every
family.
now of
That's
course
family,
every
but, like,
now and then when like there's like a certain person that's like actually being a douchebag, you'll have that thought where it's like, I could end your life easily, which happens in the very first chapter.
And the funny thing is, that is how a lot of people who work at like retail and
like literally
customer service do things. Like, I want to kill you, so
yeah. But it's like for him, it's like he literally can.
He can
literally do it.
He can do it.
He first chapter was introducing the clairvoyancy partner of his, and then the reason they managed to reveal him as being clairvoyant was that a customer was being rude inside the store, and since Sakamoto basically told him like, you need to get out. But at first, what happened, what they show us in the scene was him taking a ballpoint pen and just stabbing the guy right in the artery in his neck. But then it goes to a thought bubble, and that goes down to him just standing there holding his pen, and then lets the guy go, and the guy leaves the store. And then his partner comes in and it's like, taking a ballpoint pen right to the artery. He would have bled out in no time. I see you still got the skills, Sakamoto. And it's like, yeah, he may be fat, but he's good. And that's another thing too. Apparently this man can lose and gain weight like nobody's business. Women, you're gonna hate him.
Oh, don't start making an advertisement for him now. No, actually, it's funny. Speaking of advertisement, I got this really strange advertisement keep popping up for some reason in my YouTube. Yeah, I'm blaming you guys right now. But like the fact that like for some reason it keeps like, so are you like, I had a guy spend $5,000 spend the night with me, and no, not in that way. I would never do that. And then it goes into like him going like some schmuck went to go see some guy who's like a pickup artist dude sort of, and the way he does it is like something called the desire some shit, I don't remember, I'm drunk. And it was just like, it was things like that where I was just like, why are you keep popping up in here? I'm taken. I'm like, I don't have interest in this. I said it out loud multiple times, and so hopefully a YouTube guy, like, I don't care about this. I'm already taken. I don't want to meet new women. So now I'm waiting to see what happens on my YouTube whenever I go on there.
Yeah, who knows? You know how that algorithm. It's wacky.
It's weird. Like,
it's a wacky algorithm.
God damn.
But yeah, if you want something that's just that's cute, badass, and wholesome, read Sakamoto Days, because
he knows
it's a lot of fun.
He knows what he's talking about. He's a smart guy.
It's a lot of fun. I picked it up and was not expecting to read through it as fast as I do, which actually I do through a lot of my mangas. Every manga I pick up, I actually go into it thinking, all right, this probably isn't going to be as good as I think it's going to be. And then it's like, wow, it's either like, wow, this is better, or it's like, yep, this is what I thought it was. Yep. Glad I didn't have my expectations high, because holy shit, this is garbage.
Sometimes we hit those gold gems. If it sounds weird, we want to look at it just in case, because like we get things like 29 to JK, where we read the description, and then we're like, oh, this is going to be terrible. And imagine my shock, it actually isn't. And then there's other things out there where, in general, where the description doesn't do it justice at all, and you read it and you're like, it sounds weird, it sounds bad, and then you just read it because you have nothing better to do. Your life's a waste anyway. So you're like, you know what, even though my life's a waste of time and so is this manga, at least we have those two things in common. And then you're reading like, damn it, this manga's life is not a waste of time, just my own. And you're happy you're putting your time on that instead.
I'd be just going through any type, all kinds of mangas, man. I'd just be
he
going
burns through them.
I just picked up one today, and I'm already 10% of the way through it. I only picked it up like 20 minutes ago. Literally right before we started shooting, I started reading a manga.
Yeah, I know. He said, I found another good webtoon.
And I'm like, yeah, it's only like 63 chapters in, but I'm already on chapter 10.
I still think the greatest webtoon right now is just
I Was Trash.
I Was Trash is the greatest webtoon we have read so far.
There's so much going on, and it's so fucking random, and that boy is so lucky. It's weird.
We're not gonna talk about it.
That's gonna have to be another. Yeah, it's gonna be another video.
We should make a whole video on that, because we did make a. I know we mentioned it on the podcast last time, but we should just sit down and just thoroughly talk about
that one webtoon.
That mongoose. One mongoose.
I guess we could have we have like Webtoon Wednesdays where we talk about webtoons and all the different ones that we've been picking up. Because webtoons,
they're actually
honestly,
getting way better.
Webtoons have been getting better.
They used to
suck.
They used to be really bad. They used to be really bad.
No offense to Korea, China,
and maybe some Japanese. Some Japanese do webtoons. They're rare, but there's some of them.
Very rare.
And American as well. Some Americans do webtoon.
There are some, but the ones that I'm more is it Taiwan or Thailand?
No, Taiwan.
I think it's Taiwan. Yeah, I think it's Taiwan that I see webtoons from as well. Like I was just thinking of like the three other.
It's Taiwan. Trust me, I know.
Other manga webtoon artists like that, like the powerhouses basically.
Yeah.
And
they're usually bad, or they used to be really bad.
They used to be really bad. I'm not gonna lie. Webtoons were like, what the fuck is happening? The translations were garbage because whoever they got translating was not doing them any justice at all. They were basically almost just scamming them of their money. But now webtoons have gotten better, whereas like the artwork still looks pretty good. It actually looks better now.
Yeah.
The stories
it already looked okay. It just, it's different. It looked okay.
It looked okay, but now it's like it's a little
now it's higher quality.
It's higher quality. The storyline is there and the translations are better. You still get some here and there where the translations just kind of get a little broken, but you get the gist of the actual
there's an error here and there, but I still get that from manga.
But that honestly could just be that, the person that is translating is not that strong of a translator, but they're doing their damnest. You know what I mean?
Even when translating it from Chinese,
or it could be that
English, there's still a barrier.
And there's some, for some of those webtoons, they also have they don't actually have actual translators.
Yeah.
So what they do is that they just basically put it through an algorithm inside of a computer to do the translation
and
for
hope
them,
for the best,
and then hope for the best, and then because they don't know that language, they just hope that translated properly, and will send it out. But luckily, if you have a little bit of a common, it's all there. It may be broken English, but the information's there.
Yeah, you still get what they're saying, and
that happens every now and then in the webtoon we were talking about.
And also, we don't have a lot of, even though Mandarin, for example, is like the most spoken language, we don't have a lot of Mandarin translators in general for the manga webtoon communities.
It's very slim. Because the thing is,
they're slim.
If you are a translator, you could get paid
a lot
to do a lot for so many other things. So being a translator for a manga / webtoon means either A, you are very passionate about the art of manga and anime and all that stuff, and that's how you choose to make your money that way, or it's a type of side thing for you.
Or even semi worse. You're doing it just to build your resume.
Or you're doing it to build your resume as a translator.
Which, that being said, I'm happy for you. It's just, damn it, I wish you were dedicated because you might be really good.
And that's the thing. It's just like, for some people, will be like, well, how much can a translator make? It's like, you don't understand.
A lot.
Translators get used almost every and anywhere, especially politically.
Yeah,
even politicians will pay people that work for them dumb fucking money, especially to say what they want them to say, or to translate.
I can't remember what state did it. I want to say Minnesota, where I might be wrong. I can't remember what state did this, where they actually did decide to abolish the police. But here's the thing, though. They hire their own special police forces, and those police officers, they're making bank. They are making dollar. Like, you know how much money they're making? I can't say it out loud. Is your wallet nearby? Is your wallet over there? I don't want.
No, it's in my pocket.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna say it out loud because your wallet's gonna leave you. It's gonna just be like, oh, fuck this. Sorry, broke bitch. I'm going over there. Shake out all the cards you got. You're like, huh? Well, I have money in there though. He's like, yeah, but I could be having that in me. Winky face. It's sort of like that. That's how much translators make just existing already.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not being abolished.
So listen, and then the other thing too is that businesses really also pay translators really fucking well because it makes business negotiations with foreign countries or other customers or anything way better.
Yeah, what's it called? In the Marine Corps, for example, you get paid extra if you know a second language.
Shoot, even in like
a third language, a fourth language. If you know, the more language you know, the more you get paid.
The only place that you do not get paid more for knowing multiple languages is customer service. That's it. That's the only place.
You can use that to negotiate to get more.
But other than that, you're not actually gonna. It's not like they're like, wait, you can speak Mandarin and Spanish? Well, fuck, dude. Here's $20 an hour.
If you use it,
all I'm doing is running a register. $20 an hour. You can speak two other languages. You know how many other customers we can have? We can now have a demographic of Spanish and Chinese.
Yeah, literally, what's it called? Like I know, like if you know another language, that's why it's best to disclose that in the beginning. If you're doing customer service, it's better to disclose that and try to negotiate for a higher pay right then and there. Because if you happen to know another language and you're working at Bed Bath & Beyond, let's say you know fucking Russian, and we get a lot of Russian. I say that like I still work there. You get a lot of Russian customers there, at least in Hollywood. Dude, you can use that to negotiate for 18.
Yeah.
Probably. I'm being realistic, you know, because they already started with $15 an hour, so you can probably get for 18. I know another language, and your demographic for customers that show up a lot are Russian, and to make it a lot easier, I already speak the language.
Yeah.
Then what are they gonna do? They're gonna say either, nah, fuck you, you start at 15, I'm gonna deal with it, and I don't really care. Or you decide, if you're smart, you'll walk away. Or they go, well, fuck. All right, you got a deal.
Yep.
A lot of issues I see with like people when it comes to people need to learn how to negotiate when it comes to those things. I think a lot of people don't know they can negotiate. I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
You can negotiate how much you get paid.
The other problem too with languages, or at least with being a linguistics or being a linguist, is that there's not a lot of them out there because already learning a language is hard. There are many of us that still fail English. I failed English. So it's one of those things where learning another language and understanding its dialect, sentence structures, and use of pronouns, verbs, and adjectives.
We still struggle with Japanese.
It's a whole other ball game. So for people to fully grasp that, others see the value in that. So that's why it's really hard for these mangas and webtoons to get proper translators.
Yeah.
Because as the best that you can get is somebody that is like in school currently learning how to translate or how to learn these languages, and they're using this chance to translate these mangas to as practice, or to just build up a resume in it while making a little bit of money. I think like manga translators, I think get paid about $13 to $15 an hour depending.
Yeah, and it depends.
Some might get paid $9 if it's
however it's translated in Japan. I know, like, we see like a lot of mangas in general looking for translators.
Yeah,
looking for them.
They're always looking for them. They're always looking for translators. But the problem is that that's a very finite field, because not everybody can just learn a second language.
And also, manga in general you're not making big bucks from manga. You're not. Like
the best that the average person can get is getting the gist of a second language. But to fully learn and understand a second language and almost speak it fluently, that's something that kind of usually starts off at a young age.
So one of the things
it takes years of training and practice.
We're both practicing and learning Japanese, and even then, the one thing that I always fear and hate the most so far for me is kanji. Kanji is one of those things where I'm like, frick, why are we not? It only makes a certain sound. How come this thing only makes a peh sound? You're telling me this giant picture with a bunch of lines just makes a peh sound?
But
when used
in this sentence, or when used with this other character, it changes from peh to like hue, and then that character that's after it adds into it, and it's like, and then it becomes a full word. But otherwise, the kanji itself will just be like heh, and it's like what?
And we're looking at from the English perspective to Japanese. I can only imagine Japanese to English, where our language is very. I understand why it's considered difficult because we have a lot of rules, and then we always break those rules.
We have a lot of random rules for English, and then at the same time we break those rules, and then we also have words that, when written out, sound a certain way, but then words that are written out the exact same way are different sound.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? Oh, comb.
Oh yeah.
And tomb.
Yeah.
Spelled the same way. It's just that you replace the T and the C, but the pronunciation is different. You get comb.
It makes you wonder what's making that change.
Why is it
all
not?
Of a sudden?
Why is it not
tome
coom
or coom?
Why is it not coom or tome? You know, it's comb and tomb.
But that's the only reason I don't give like usually when I'm growing up, I used to give flack to those who didn't like speak our language like thoroughly, like when they came from elsewhere. But growing now, I understand. Now when I learned another language, I start understanding. Okay, I understand now because think about it. How come our rules for our language is actually very confusing and inconsistent?
It's like,
and to them, their rules at least are consistent.
and then the one rule that always confused me, that I was like, it just sounded stupid, and it still sounds stupid to me to this day, no matter how much people explain it to me, and that was I before C except after I before E except after C. And I was like, what? I before E except after C?
Yep.
The fuck does that mean?
Well, you see, look, listen, I got you. Field, right? That's spelled F-I-E-L-D. Then you have like receive, whereas R-E-C, oh, now it's after C. So now it's E-I-V. Why? I don't know. Because actually, you know, I don't know why it all of a sudden changes, because it's not like the sound of it changes. Sick. Actually, why does it make the... Is it because C after I typically makes it the K sound all of a sudden? Actually, wait, what words start with C? Wait, what words start with C and then the I is after it? Is there a word that...
Cigarette.
Wait, that still makes a S sound. So, is it because... Or is it the I has to make the S sound?
Because the thing is,
I don't know. Now you confuse me. Damn you.
The thing is about like that whole thing is like, okay, like receive. So yeah, you have C-E-I.
I guess that rule's there to help you know how to spell like certain words, I guess.
But
I think that's it, like just spelling it.
But it's like, as far as people always like, as far as like pronunciation is like, so you mean to tell me that for certain parts of our language, we phonetically sound it out like it's Japanese? Because that's what Japanese people would do to extend an E sound, is go E-I.
Yeah. A.
She.
A. Che.
Receive.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't, it's one of those things, it's a little weird, but.
Yeah. I think we spent way too
But now we're going to move on to the anime promotion, or the anime portion.
When it comes to the anime, I wanted to talk about Youjo Senki. You know that, Youjo Senki, Tanya the Evil.
Yeah.
I only actually recently watched this. When did I watch it? Was it before 2020 or after?
It was after.
Was it after? Okay.
A little bit after.
Okay.
It was like, kind of like in January. Like, you started it, I think, in December and finished it in January.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds like me. I finally watched Youjo Senki, and man, I wish I didn't wait so long. It's just like me with Overlord, where
Overlord was good. I remember when you first were like, yeah, I started watching Overlord. I was like, oh, that's a good show.
And the thing is, with Overlord, I think I purposely didn't watch it because there was a lot of hype behind it.
There was a lot of hype
which makes sense. Usually, I try to avoid shows with too much hype because I end up being sad.
But you know me too. I also started for Overlord. I started off with the manga.
Yeah.
So for me, I was like, the manga was already really fucking good. So when I was like, oh yeah, and I think he told me about it. I was like, yeah, you know, there's an anime out for it too. I was like, there's an anime. And I watched it like
it's
I
funny.
think the week after that.
Usually, we have the same thing where it happens. Where, well, I guess this not the same thing happens. Like I don't know about an anime existing, but he'll know about it He'll know about the series existing, just not the anime existing.
It's like, I know the manga. I didn't know there was an anime.
Like what's it called? Mamoru, something. Marimashita Mamoru-kun.
Yeah.
For example, you didn't know there was an anime, and I told you, oh, there's an anime for it.
Yeah, I started reading that. It's about a boy. That's about the boy who gets sold to
His
a demon
his
by
parents sell, yeah, his parents
because his parents are too carefree and like to do whatever they want to do.
And they waste money.
They waste money, and he has to deal with debts and treat him like shit. But they're still nice people, but they're not good people.
Yeah, they're nice people. They're not good people.
But anyway, so they sell him to a demon. This demon treats him even better. He goes to the demon school.
He's spoiled now.
Everybody at the demon school thinks he's way overpowered, even though realistically all he's really good at is dodging. He's good at getting the fuck out the way.
Moving the fuck
I'll tell you something. He went to Piccolo School of Dodging and graduated as an honor student. He made Piccolo cry.
He's so used to like bad things happening. He learned how to do this thing called get the fuck out the way.
Like you want to know about a character that has Ultra Instinct? He actually has Ultra Instinct because by instinct he dodges danger.
His body will move out the way.
His body, he'll actually. There are moments in the anime and the manga where he'll dodge something, and he'll be like, "What the fuck? Why did I just move like that?"
No, yeah, I remember literally. I'm forgetting his name. The butler. His butler's training him for this game, basically a dodgeball, and he's just like, catch it. And he threw it at him. He moved out the way. He's like, you have to catch. You have to catch it. And then he's just like, all right. And he literally, all right, yeah, I'm going to catch it. And as the ball's thrown him, he moved out the way. He was like, why did I move? I literally wasn't trying to move.
Yep.
I just did for some reason. But anyway, I'm moving on to a different anime. Let me talk about Youjo Senki quick. But I forget.
We were just using that for context reasons.
Youjo Senki, definitely a good. It's once again, it is another isekai that exists.
Isekais have gotten
as we know, isekais are super oversaturated at this point.
I mean, if you really think about it, it kind of makes sense, though. Everybody's stuck inside. Everybody would like to go out and experience something different. So what's a different way to experience something different than going to another world?
Exactly.
And oftentimes it involves some type of video game or, getting hit by a truck.
Or in his case, getting hit by a train.
There you go.
And how does he get hit by a train? Because he had to laid off some dude. And that dude didn't like that, so he pushed him in front of the train. And right when he was about to get hit by a train, God was just like talking to him, basically like, you don't praise me, blah, blah, blah. You don't believe in my existence. God being petty. I'm gonna let you know, God is petty as freak in this anime. He is, or manga series.
I feel like I've read this.
Youjo Senki?
I feel like I've read it.
Most likely, probably. You read everything.
I was like, wait, that sounds so familiar.
Like God stops time. You don't believe in me? And he's like, nah, why would I? And he's like, I literally stopped time to talk to you as a pigeon. He's still. He's just like, nah, I'm probably having some delirium. He's like, huh. All right, I'm gonna send you to another world then, and sent him as a young girl in poverty as an orphan. Because that's how you set up an anime per tag. And I guess God didn't get the memo. And that's how you set up an anime per tag. And the thing is, hey, God, know it's a good idea? Maybe wipe the memory of the past life, because now you're giving this small child with an adult mind wandering around who knows how to, like, rock it, pretty much. Yeah, he's a salaryman, but he's not just a salaryman, all right? I think they did injustice as a salaryman, because... when before dying, he was brutal. He sat there, he cared about work, getting it done, working his way up the corporate ladder.
He was
chilling.
He's more than just a salary man. He was a businessman.
Yeah, he was a bit like, if you want to know what a businessman was, there you go. Just watch the first like 10 minutes of Youjo Senki. You're like, oh, that's a businessman. You'll be like, there you go.
There you go.
I'm watching a lot of anime involving salarymen, but anyway, so. Let me move on.
Salaryman and JKs.
Yeah, Salaryman and JKs, man. I guess technically Tanya's also a J.
Shut up.
She's 14.
Doesn't matter. Let's keep going.
So.
Let's keep this ball rolling.
So basically what happened is, dies, gets reincarnated as a little girl. So I don't know whether they call them a he or a she. I'm just going to go with she because Tanya's a whammy name. And you're born as a whammy now. You were a guy, you're now a whammy. No reconstruction yourself, God's will. So,
literally.
So, literally, as what Tanya does, when they get, realize has a lot of magical capacity within them. I don't know why God didn't decide to knock that thing down a bit. I really don't know why. God could have just been like, let me knock that down real quick so you can really know the struggles of living without me. But, decide, hey, here's a bunch of magic you can just use. And turns out, decided to join the military at the ripe age of 9 and starts killing it.
Killing it, boy.
And
Get your own squadron.
Yep, she got one of those, and she now has a squad that loves and fears her. There we go.
Yeah, loves and fears her. There is one that hates her and tried to kill her. Failed, but tried.
Yeah. A for effort, D minus for execution.
F for execution.
Yeah, there we go. That's a better one.
Because she failed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because guess what? There's no D's anymore, kids.
Oh yeah, D's have been taken away.
D's were my and his generation.
Rubber balls were our generation.
Guess what a D was in my generation? It stood for diploma, meaning you still passed.
Oh, you peasants.
But you peasants, you don't get D's anymore.
That was crazy.
But yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I do recommend Youjo Senki as a serious show. It's a good isekai. I don't think it's like the best isekai, but I do think it's a fun isekai, and I think you also warning. Tanya is a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Alright? Let me just say it right now. Like, I watched the movie like the day after or something as well of finishing that the show, and I like that there's a character named Mary Sue. It explains all the bullshit of her surviving. But anyway, it was a joke that they literally made to put in there, which I thought was funny. It was cute. But literally, she could have won if she just didn't get a little too villainous. But the typical villain thing.
That's the thing about.
Let me not kill you. Let me just make it drag out for long.
Well,
and got her cheek, and Mary Sue got her cheek saved, and it was. You're gonna learn, Tanya. If you don't believe Tanya's a bad bitch from just watching the show, you'll know from the movie. You'll know. His girlfriend watched the show occasionally with me whenever it was just on, and she was like, "Damn, she a bitch." She stole the gun of a guy who used that gun to attempted to use that gun to kill her, and she after killing him took the gun for herself, called it a Christmas present, and when she saw Mary Sue, who was the one who gave her dad that present, when she saw that gun again, she was pissed, like, wait a minute, you were the bitch. She literally, guess what? She almost killed her with her dad's gun again. Oh my God, oh God, that shit was great.
It's like, hey, your dad shouldn't have attacked me. I don't know.
Yeah, I was doing my job, and here he comes shooting at me. Yeah, I know you're doing his job, but my job's priority, obviously. Look at me. I'm the MC.
It's like, what do you want me to do? Die to your father?
No, I'm not doing that.
What the fuck?
We have different causes. We're conflicting. So, yeah, Youjo Senki, definitely check out. I think you will enjoy it if you like your isekai.
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 It's one good old isekai right there.
I do enjoy that as much as I enjoy my hentai. And you'll go ahead and, give us some tune. All right, your turn. Talk about your anime.
So the anime I'm talking about today is actually going to be called City Hunter.
Yeah, that
City Hunter was actually, I'm not going to lie.
Oldie?
I'm not going to lie to you guys. It is an oldie, but
a goldie.
I did not actually watch the anime. I read the manga, but I saw that there is an anime. And so I kind of started to watch it, picked up the first episode, saw that it does tie into the manga pretty well. So here I'm going to give you that information. Now,
get him.
So the anime for City Hunter is basically about this man with his female partner that go and do bodyguard jobs. Mm-hmm. Now the main male protagonist, he is not a closet pervert. He's not one of those guys that like pretends to go and sneak panties and then like when he gets caught he's like, oh, I wasn't doing anything. No, he will wear panties on top of his head and dance in his room, and then when his female partner comes in and hits him with a giant mallet, like, what the hell are you doing? We're supposed to be working. He's like, I was just relaxing. It is what it is. And then she'll pick up the pants and be like, wait a minute. These are mine. And he's trying to sneak out the room. That's the type of pervert he is. Where he's like, yeah, I'm doing it. And then it's not until the pieces start getting put together that he's like, oh, she found out. All right, well, time to get out of here. But, yes. So, he's a bodyguard. He's a really badass bodyguard, mind you. He's one of those guys where it's a lot like Sakamoto Days, again, where he just has this training and experience that makes it so that when he does do his missions, he's basically always one step ahead of somebody. he managed to shoot a guy straight through his eye in a completely dark room without actually having a full knowledge of his presence, just by figuring out from where he was shooting from.
Damn.
He figured it out and told the guy, "Listen, you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with your aim," and then shot him in the face in the dark when this guy had night vision goggles to help him see.
He had night vision goggles.
Yeah. He had night vision goggles. He got fucked up. That's how badass that guy is. He's so good, and he's also one of those characters that has the classic moment of he can ricochet his bullets perfectly.
Oh no, he's one of those.
He's one of those where he can ricochet his bullets perfectly. He can shoot it at a wall that he knows. Okay, this person is in this location.
And
all right,
science.
cool. And it's a super badass manga and a badass anime, and there's a lot of wholesome moments between him and his female partner, just because they actually do have a special connection with each other, where he actually does have feelings for her, she has feelings for him, but him being the pervert that he is, he just flirts with every woman that he sees. And because she's not locking him down, and he's not really gonna lock her down either, because he's just a free-flying bird anyways. It is what it is. He's just gonna keep flirting with women until she just decides to say, "Hey, you're my man." He'd be like, "All right," but nope, she's not doing that, and so he.
that gives me like this typical like Sheriff Evan vibes, sort of. Less pervy. He's obviously less pervy in comparison.
He's the pervy.
But
the thing is, his perviness.
But he's like, hey, if Phoebe's down, I'm down. Shit, if Phoebe's kind of bad.
Here's the thing too, is that there are some of his clients that eventually, over the course of him like protecting them, they see how good he is at his job, how serious he can get, and how cool he can be. Because he's not an ugly guy either. He's a handsome man. He's built.
Is he Kenzo handsome? Kenzo's pretty freaking handsome.
He's gotten more of like a Dr. K handsome.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's a handsome young man.
And he's got like a Kenshiro build.
That's a big man.
Yeah, he's pretty built.
That's a big man right there.
He's a pretty big guy. He's a strong guy. But yeah, a lot of his female clients, of course, with how he acts pervy towards them, because most of the time he only works with female clients, because guess what? He's a pervert. He doesn't want to hang out around men. Why does he want to hang out around men? Men are just men. I can't do anything with y'all.
Out there trying to spit some game.
Trying to spit some game.
Damn right.
He, I lost train of thought there for a second.
Pervy with clients. They see how
they see how cool he is, and they, of course, with his perviness, they first start off like, is this guy really gonna be able to protect me? I don't know if he's gonna protect. The whole usual stick of, this guy seems weak. Don't think he can't do it.
What a schmuck. He's just a schmuck.
He's just a schmuck. I don't know if I can trust this guy. And then later find out he's actually way better than I could have ever have imagined, and I actually would be okay with being with you, but there's always something that gets in the way, where it's like, oh, I'm actually a spy for this country, and because of these reasons I have to go and leave because of that, so I can't be with you because of this. Or the most recent thing that happened was, oh, I'm actually a princess and I need to go back to my country now that I remember I'm a princess, because of these people that made me forget I was a princess because of my accident.
Bruh.
But I'd give up my princess life so that I could be with you. And he's like, no, you're a princess. You have a whole country you have to run. So that's the thing. He actually has morals. It's just that he's a bit of a pervert. He's a perverted moral bodyguard assassin. Because he can kill motherfuckers. He can kill people.
He's killed some bitches.
He doesn't kill women, though.
Not yet.
He doesn't kill women. He just tries to sleep with them. A lot.
Just sleep with them.
Doesn't always. He doesn't get there. I can't even say he doesn't always. No, he just doesn't get there. Every woman he's tried says no. As far as I'm concerned, he's a virgin. But he may not be. There may have been that one time where he did get lucky. I don't know.
But they
It was never hinted on screen, though. I'll tell you that much.
Darn all his business, just
He's a fake character. It's fine. But yeah, if you want to watch something that has kind of like a shonen feel to it, where you have your main male protagonist that has a very strong dominant female protagonist, and that has other women protagonists coming in around him, and he flaunts his strength and his experience as a professional bodyguard and assassin. Check it out. It's actually really cool.
Sounds cool.
I will say, if you're not really down for the, prefer, I like clean comedy, it's probably not going to be for you, because there's a lot of like dirty jokes. Again, this is a guy that literally in one of the episodes, he got smacked in a mallet. He got smacked with a mallet because he was wearing his partner's, I believe, bra, and had her panties on top of his head.
First chapter.
So, yeah. That is the anime that I would recommend. I just started it myself, so watch it with me, guys. Although we're not gonna be watching it together technically, but still, watch it with me, guys. Next podcast, there should be some comments that said, "I watched that."
I watched that.
If it doesn't, I'm gonna be very upset.
I watched that. It's like that. That was beautiful. That was
There's always got to be that one guy that's just like, bring up City Hunter. It's like, I watched City Hunter. He told me to watch it, and I watched it, and I gotta say, it was actually pretty good. Or if you want to, you can also be like, actually, it was kind of ass. I gotta say, and I'm like, that's fine. It's not for everybody.
We like ass.
I like ass and grass.
You say grass?
Yeah, I like grass and ass. Ass and grass. Grass and ass.
I like grass. I like grass.
Yeah, no, City Hunter is really awesome, man. And the thing that I also like about it is that this guy has a lot of skill sets. It's a kind of a lot like the webtoon that we were talking about earlier, where it's just like this guy. There's just a bunch of crazy shit that goes on. In City Hunter, there's a lot that's going on, to the point where he's had to defend, models. He had to defend other spies. He's had to defend police officers. He had to defend idols. He's had to defend billionaires, a princess. And all these adventures lead him to going on to these different things and showcasing all these different things and all these different capabilities he has, like skydiving, diving, driving. He's a damn good driver. Tokyo drifting this shit. Like, if he was a racer, I mean, he'd be doing pretty good. Like, and when I say pretty good, I mean like killing it. If he was street racing, he'd be making dumbass money. But yeah.
Alright, that's good. Good job. You did it.
Woo! We did it.
Yeah, it was great. Oh man. Oh, crud, man.
Woo!
Oh no! No! Oh, my bag's over there, so I can't clean it.
It's okay.
I'm gonna clean it.
It's just tea, so it'll be easy to get out.
No,
it won't stain.
It's gonna stay there for. I don't have any more soda.
You can mix it with your Death Row Blues. You want the rest of my lemonade?
I never tasted that. Let me taste some lemonade first.
I'm just gonna give you a shot, because there's not a lot of lemonade in here, so that's why it's like I just want to give you a little bit.
I'm gonna say, let me taste the lemonade first to see.
It's actually pretty good.
I never had the what's this called? Pure leaf.
It's actually pretty good.
Look at you, leafy.
I didn't drink all of it. I just don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I poured it in my drink.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I poured it in my drink. It's pretty delicious, honestly.
Open up. All right, I'll try some.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
Wait, you gonna make kill it?
Yeah, you can probably kill it, because I think it's enough for exactly. Yeah, that's perfect for one drink.
Okay. So,
there's one shot in there.
Let's talk about random other nonsense going on. Actually, let me just tell you a few about the shows that I randomly started picking up, because there's some shows I decided to pick up for no reason. And
because they're great, though. It's not for no reason. It's because they're great.
No, that
They're
was
a funny ass show.
I just put them on because I had nothing to put on.
And they're funny.
Yeah, I was just. All right, and I'm actually gonna be making videos on them. They should actually be coming on either Monday or Tuesday. I don't know how I feel yet, but
It's like a hard T.
like for example, I've been watching Hitori Bochi no Marimasu Sekatsu.
That's the one we just started, right?
No, that's a different thing we just started. This one's the one with the girl who has social anxiety.
Oh yeah, this girl has social anxiety, and one of her classmates is a ninja, and the other one's really rich, like stupid rich.
She is,
Dummy
dude.
rich.
She's stupid rich.
It's to the point where it's like, hey, yo, since you're just throwing money out to people,
I can send you my account.
I could send you my account number, my routing number, everything, and you could just send me some dough. I'd be.
That show is already done. Another show we started watching is Koikimo. Literally only 3 episodes out right now. We started watching that. It's been fun.
It's pretty adorable.
And Higurahiro, I'm not gonna read the whole name because screw that.
Higurahiro, after being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school runaway.
It's not what we thought it was gonna be.
Or it's not. Yeah, no. It's a lot more wholesome than we thought, and the female protagonist is more bold than we expected.
And don't told me Miss Nagatoro,
Which we talked about earlier.
Yeah, so honestly, when it comes to the shows I will be doing episode reviews for, I'll be doing episode reviews for the Koikimo and Higurahiro. And is there another show I feel like doing? Let me go up real quick. I was thinking about doing episode reviews for Seren. Possibly this is a show we started.
Senryu Girl.
Yeah, we're watching a bunch of new shows just to try them out. We're old timers. We gotta keep up with you young folks.
Youngsters. Youngsters.
Yeah, you young folks out there.
Yeah, all you young folks out there.
Yeah, but
y'all think you know something.
what you know about that?
What you know about anime, huh?
Were you even there for Neon Genesis days? No, I mean the original, not the remakes that came out.
Were you there during the release of One Piece?
Oh, yeah, that was a while ago, dude.
That was a while.
That was like what, 2006 or that 7?
Yeah, I was there during the release.
It was middle school. It was middle school years.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. 2006. People born in 2000 were not there during the release.
They weren't there.
They don't
remember it. They don't remember it.
They're 6.
Yeah, some of them might. Because my first anime was when I was like 5 to 6. This is when I first started watching anime. It's when my first anime being Neon Genesis Evangelion. Actually, that's the newest thing they're watching, Senryu Girl. We're gonna be going back to watch some more shows. Oh, and also the Rose work is never done. It's okay. Has a lot of drama for shogi, but
has a lot of drama for shogi.
Don't laugh at how I said that.
Which is great. It has a lot of drama for shogi. Like, I was expecting all this drama for a game.
For a game of Japanese chess.
It's like, I've seen regular chess matches. They're not that dramatic.
You know how much I got interested? I actually downloaded the Shogi app to try and learn and understand how the fuck to try it.
How to play it?
Yeah, I don't get it, but I want to learn how to understand it.
Dude, we can do 2 teams to try to figure it out.
Yeah, you want to learn? You want to learn with me?
Dude, let's do it. We're learning Japanese. We got to learn the Japanese customs. We need to learn Mahjong.
Mahjong. I don't know what it means.
I have no idea how to play Mahjong.
I have no idea how Mahjong does what it does, but it does it.
I'm like, is it like poker, or is it like Scrabble? Is that that's a game?
No, Scrabble's the word one.
Yeah, isn't the one with like like a plate and it's like a bunch of words and you.
Yeah, that's what that is.
It seems like what Mahjong is too. Almost, kinda. I don't know what the fuck Mahjong is.
Yeah.
If anyone out there is Japanese, tell me what Mahjong is.
I don't know what it is.
Like what the actual point of the game is.
Yeah, I just did the time to download the app. I don't know what anything says.
Oh boy, okay.
It's literally a Japanese app. So,
I'm guessing the top means play.
Probably, but I pressed that, but then it brought me to this screen, and then I was even more confused.
Level 0. Yep. Sure. Okay, I'm guessing that's
back. That's
no. All right.
And that's there you go.
So you click on these. That can move anywhere.
Yep.
That can't move anywhere.
Not right now.
That can move. Okay, so that's like a knight.
Is this the important piece? Is this the important pieces right here?
That's also kind of like a knight.
I think that one's the king.
I think one of these is the king.
Yeah. Anyway, I've been watching a shogi anime. I got his girl. Oh, I had to check something real quick. But yeah, that is that's shogi. You having fun?
Kind of.
Stop having fun. We gotta finish recording a video. We have like a solid like 10 minutes left.
Damn it! Damn you!
There we go.
I was playing shogi and I was learning. Anyway, so yeah, it's a lot like chess. Very fun game.
I'm like, stop it. We got a video record. Hey! But yeah, that honestly, I have nothing else to say. Is there anything else we need to pass off to the folks? Anything important?
Is there anything that we missed?
Talk about anime.
Captain Morgan.
Talk about
Tell me. Is there anything that we missed?
We talked about that. Oh, you were asking him. Never mind.
Is there anything we missed?
I'm not sure. You are French.
Oh, I always knew.
Alright, but I guess what we can do is, the way we can wrap this up is just saying Captain Morgan, that's what we mix it with, along with Coca-Cola, and we tried it out with some
tea lemonade. It's
Yep.
pretty good, actually, tea lemonade. It tastes like a hard tea, literally. Like, it
Oh, yeah,
tastes
it
like
does.
tea, just hard.
Yeah.
Ooh, I almost splashed again.
Be careful now. It was pretty good. Highly recommend. I like the Coca-Cola one the most because, at least I admit, when it comes to this one though, I can't really taste it with whatever I mix it with.
Yeah, no, rum and Coke is always going to be a great combination.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what rum you use, unless it's like literally like shit rum,
Yeah.
it's going to go great with Coke.
Really, really yummy. Highly recommend.
But
yeah,
yes,
suggest.
do check out the mangas, Rave Master, Sakamoto Days, and the animes.
City Hunter and Youjo Senki.
Yeah, Youjo Senki and City Hunter, because we recommended them and we know what we're talking about.
We've been watching anime
All right.
for a long time.
He's a geologist. I'm an archaeologist. We know what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, when was the first time you watched anime? How old were you?
Fuck. Maybe like
5?
I think when I was like 5. Yeah.
Yeah, like first time I
watched anime.
First time I watched anime was
It
like
was
5 or 6.
in Colorado.
What's the first anime?
I believe it was Dragon Ball.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think
the Dragon Ball, baby. Yeah, that's how a lot of older school guys got into.
I think it's Dragon Ball,
anime.
or it was
Rika 7? No, they came out in 2006.
no, it was either Dragon Ball or Detective Conan.
Oh yeah, because they used to come on Adult Swim at like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Along with Inuyasha and stuff like that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Detective Conan was a little bit more old school too, because
Yeah.
it came out like
1996.
Yeah, 1996.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember.
Although I guess technically speaking, the first anime or animated TV show I watched was, of course, like Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
So that got me into cartoons firsthand.
But you know how these
But-
people are. They separate cartoons.
Yeah, I know they do. But as far as like actual Japanese animation,
Damn, you giving all the sounds.
I got the burp and the drunk hiccup. It's great. Yeah, that's what you guys came for, right? See us drunk. Anyway, yeah, no, I'd say that. Yeah, it's probably when I was like about 4 to 5 years old. I'd say 5 because it was when we were in Colorado, and I lived in Kansas City since I was about 4.
Okay, so 5.
So yeah, I'd say about 5.
Yeah. For me, the first time I watched it was 5 to 6 while I was in Washington still.
Yeah.
And it was because I remember watching Neon Genesis, and I was like, "This show is awesome." I had a crush on Oscar Langley.
Now, you know what's funny?
Hmm.
I don't know what the first manga is that I read, because my first manga came later in my life.
Yeah,
To the
I
point where
don't
it's like,
remember what my first
do
manga
not remember.
was.
I do not remember what the very first manga.
Actually, no, I'm lying.
That
I know
actually
what the first manga is for me. It was Rave Master. Rave Master was the first manga I've read. I remember this only because it was the first time I knew, or the first time I learned, anime came from
Manga.
these books.
Yeah, for me, I was anime for a while, and it wasn't until about maybe after high school.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was about after high school.
Actually,
so
yeah,
they got
random.
into, like, reading.
Random fun fact: I used to be more into reading manga than Q was in high school.
Yeah, I didn't really read manga much at all. I actually watched a lot more anime than I ever read manga, and I don't think I really read manga much.
Yeah, I was the one who read all the manga in high school, while he would watch anime.
You know, actually, throughout my entire high school career, I never read manga. I always watched it because the thing was, I was usually more of like a. I always liked to play video games and shit like that. So I was either playing Call of Duty or like League of Legends. So reading a manga would just take up too much time. It was like I needed to have something that could play on the background if I wanted to, you know, enjoy doing two things at once.
You can actually enjoy it. Yep, and it's now look how the tides have turned. Now I watch all the anime.
And I read all the manga.
He reads all the manga. If you have a manga out there, just start off. Don't even release it on the platform until you have 200 chapters to buy some time.
People like me are gonna read it like in a day.
And he's gonna be mad at me, saying, "Alex, why aren't there more chapters?"
I'm gonna read it in a day, and I'll be looking at it like, "Why? Why? Upload faster! I know you can draw faster than that. Damn it!"
You're like, "Uploaded yesterday." Fine.
It's like uploaded yesterday. That's not fast enough. Damn it.
That's how he is. He likes his mongoose.
Can I draw a 38 to like 50 page manga in a day with dialogue and a coherent story? No.
Dear God, no. And
no, I cannot.
And with also the proper like tools to make it look good too.
They already know I can't even do the rest of that was already like, dude, that's just extra on top. That's like that's not even needed. I can't even do the drawing part in a day. For a 30, they could ask me to trace it, and I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna need like a week.
I'm gonna need a week
to trace all that shit. That's gonna be a minute. But yeah, no, I can't do it. But I do have the expectation of, hey, listen, you've been doing this for years. You can't do it. It's like, you could finish a whole manga in a night. Come on now.
So, know whose fault that is? Other manga or anime who created an anime or manga about
anime and manga creation.
And then the guy just is done in a night. Like, you shouldn't have done that.
You shouldn't have done that, because now I'm like, all right, so y'all, what you're telling me is y'all can get it done in a night. It's just all because of the other fuckery that goes on around in your life that stops it. Like dates and going out and shopping and eating and shit. You don't gotta do all that. Just make and draw the entertainment I require.
That was funny. I have an idea for another video we can do later. Not today, because fuck that. I have a video to upload and I want to eat my burrito. I'm getting hungry now. I'm at that level of drunk where I'm hungry.
Oh no, that's understandable.
Yeah. So, but I have an idea. We should do a video on us learning Japanese.
All right, we'll do it.
That'd be fun, because we need to practice. That was a good high five. All right. Once again, it was great talking to you guys. We love making these videos. We love doing all this cool stuff. And
I fucking hate you, but you know, it is what it is.
You know him. He hates everybody. It's okay.
Yep, I hate all, so it's all good.
Anyway, I hope you guys have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, Squeeze Milk. And don't forget to ring that wonderful notification bell.
Ring it!
Because algorithm likes it for some reason. And I gotta listen to the lords of the YouTube. Always gonna do it.
Do it. Do it. You will ring the bell and join us as subscribers. Do it. It is your destiny.
You did this before we were sober and I thought it was funny. Now I'm drunk and it's funnier. Alright, anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Johnny!
Johnny!
Bye!
Konbanwan!
See ya, bitches.
Sayonara!
Other bye in Japanese. Oh yeah, as they say in Japanese, speaks in Japanese.
As they say in Japanese, speaks in Japanese.
Alright, bye-bye.
Later, y'all.
See ya.